Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So I'm sure that most of you out there know who James Yeager is. Maybe you've watched one or two of his videos, maybe you're a regular watcher, a subscriber, maybe you've gone through one of his tactical training classes over at Tactical Response, or maybe you even know him on a more personal level. Well, today we're going to be talking about how James Yeager went overseas to get involved in the current conflict. He's over there right now, so let's get to it. This channel is proud to be sponsored by the USCCA. I myself have been a member for the past 5 years now, and USCCA is an extremely valuable membership to keep in your wallet that provides you with self-defense liability insurance, a concealed carry reciprocity map, online education and training, and so much more. They even offer spousal benefits as well. So definitely check it out. USCCA will be linked down below. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about James as a person, but I also want to get your opinion on what's going on here, whether or not you think it's stupid, whether or not you think it's great, whether you think it's honorable, or, you know, whatever your thought is on the current situation of him going over there. I'd like to hear from you and leave that in the comments. But talking about James as a person, I'm only an acquaintance. I've met him a few times at SHOT Show, and each time that I've talked to him, I got to be honest, he is one of the friendliest people that I have ever met. I know that a lot of people out there have a preconceived notion of him, maybe something that happened in the past that I obviously can't speak about. I wasn't there. I don't know the facts. I don't know exactly what happened. I've seen some video and stuff, but I still can't really talk about it because I don't know all of the details. So there's people that have preconceived notions, but from what I know of him, just meeting him the few times that I did, he's extremely nice. He seems very humble, which is a quality that when it comes to people that have, you know, a lot of popularity here on YouTube can sometimes be non-existent. I've met some people here on YouTube that just seem like their heads are too big. I mean, they're just guys like you and I sitting in front of the camera making videos, but for some reason when the popularity hits, they seem like they're better than everybody else. And I did not get that from him whatsoever. He's very humble, very engaging, very friendly, and he's just easy to talk to. He seemed like a really good guy. Again, I've only met him a few times, only talked to him a few times, but again, he seems like a really good guy and somebody who'd be easy to get along with. Those people who've gone through classes and know him not just from his videos, but know him on a personal level can probably vouch for that as well. Okay, so here's what's going on. So James made a couple videos talking about how he was going to be going overseas in a training capacity. So that was his goal, to go over there to train people so that they would be proficient and know what they were doing. Now, being the fact that that's what he does as his profession, it fits perfect. I mean, that's the role that he lives in on a daily basis, and so it makes sense that that's what he would do if he went over there. Apparently, he's not going to be doing anything else, or at least that's what he said in his video. He's going to be sticking to that role in general. Now, what was interesting was it seems like by the time those videos came out, he may have already been over there because he posted a video very shortly after a video went live from Warrior Poet Society where he did an interview with James, and that video was on James's channel where he was already there. So he was already there, he was already in country, and he was already fulfilling that role. So it looks like the videos maybe came out as he was on his way over there, or maybe he was already over there at the time, but regardless, he's there now in that training capacity. So I find that very interesting, and I personally think that it's very honorable of him to do that. Now, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a lot of muddy water as it pertains to what's going on over there. You hear one thing here, you hear another thing here, what do I believe, what do I not believe? You know, I see video of this, so that must be true, but then I see video of something else, and that must be true, so it's really hard to get a clear picture of what's going on over there. But the fact is that there's some things that really bother me, and it was enough for him to say, I'm going to go over there and help. And for that, I definitely give him kudos, because a lot of people will say that I'm going to do something, or if something ever happened, I would do something, but then the time comes and they don't actually stand behind their morals or stand behind their convictions. And it seems like in this case, he stood behind his convictions. Now, there's one other thing that you know, I want to talk about, sort of. It's not my place to talk about, so I'm not going to get into it. I will put a link to a video down below that explains it a lot better. It's to the Warrior Poet Society's video where they talk about it, but he does have a health concern. Not even a health concern. It's unfortunately, it's a terminal illness. He has a terminal illness, and from what he said specifically, it could be a year, maybe a little bit more than a year, and that's it. And so that's all I'm going to talk about with that, because it's not my place to talk about, you know, that type of issue. That's for him to talk about. But regardless, knowing that you have that amount of time left and still deciding that you're going to pack your bags and go do something that you feel is going to help innocent people out, that to me is unbelievable, right? How many people have that type of moral conviction these days? How many type of people actually stand behind what they say to the point where they're willing to spend their money, get up, get out, spend their time, maybe, their last amount of time over there to do something for the greater good? And that's something that he did. So I personally give him kudos. But again, I'm curious what you guys think about it. So he's overseas in a training capacity trying to help people out. Now, I know there's going to be people in the comment section that are going to ask whether or not, he's over there as part of the Foreign Legion or if he just went over there independent just to train. It seems like from the video that he made while he was already over there that he's just there to train and that he's not part of the Foreign Legion. But again, I can't answer that question because I don't know. But still, in my mind, I think that it's great that he stood up and he, decided to take this upon himself to do what he felt was right. And he's over there doing something that, he feels is greater than himself and putting himself at risk to do so. And so while people, I know that, he had a huge following prior to, being deleted. He had a huge following prior to that, and that following has started to come back more and more and more. People don't watch his videos as much as they used to, so people may not know that he's over there, and I wanted to share that with you so that you know that he went over there and decided to do that. And if you want to investigate it a little bit more yourself, you can watch the videos from Warrior Poet Society, or you can watch his videos as well and get a little bit more information. But I just think it's something that people need to know. He took it upon himself to do what he thought was right. And again, I got to commend him for that because there's not too many people who would actually do that. And so I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, just want to let you know what's going on with James Yeager. I thought it'd be a very interesting topic to talk about, and I think that there will be some very interesting comments. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. You guys have a great day.